All right, we're live now. Here we are,
Hello, hello.
joined with Studio Red Band, and let me work on getting Ty back in here because we were talking a minute ago.
Oh, June Buggy.
Um,
June Buggy. Dun, dun. It wasn't there a song called June Buggy?
I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
I think it was Presidents of the United States of America. June Buggy. Or Dune Buggy. Maybe it was Dune Buggy.
All right, June Bug, if you're out there, well, so far nobody's watching yet, but I'm sure Ty will be back. I
Mhm.
resent you a new link, Ty. So, yeah, all I did today was kind of change the monitor around a little bit and
Mhm.
got myself a ring light for better lighting. Um,
Looks
so I'm
good.
gonna, so I'm gonna start doing streams like videos like this,
Mhm.
and I can some days, turn the camera over here and have it shooting this way.
Hmm.
So,
I like that.
Matt Singer, what's up?
Hey. What'd you do for Christmas?
Um, Christmas Eve party we had, Christmas Day, Christmas morning was crazy. Um, with everybody that we had about 12 people that morning,
Damn.
and it took us like 3 hours to open presents.
Holy mackerel.
Oh yeah, the kids got spoiled. But Gabbo's in the
Yo.
house. Let me know if you want in.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, we're just starting. We actually, Alex, if you're watching, uh, we s- I was doing a stream a minute ago, and I had a hard time getting Matt in, and so I restarted it. But now we're working. So, uh, but yeah, hopefully Junebug will be back because we were talking for a minute until I had to restart the stream.
Mhm.
But if you'd like to join us, let us know. I'll go on for a little bit here. So, what have you been up to?
Work. And well, since since Christmas, I kind of took some time off the internet. I hung out a little bit with family, and pretty much that was it.
What you get for Christmas?
I got a hoodie, a shirt, a video game, a movie, and that was about it. Pretty
Dang.
good score this year.
All right, Alex, I'm going to shoot you a link. There you go. Check your email. Um, but yeah, I got a few things. I mean, some movies. Turbo Man
Mhm.
Tall. Uh,
Yeah, I saw your Turbo Man.
it's over. It's on the back shelf here. But I'm going to leave it in the box. I'm
I,
going to do the right thing.
I was meaning to watch that movie this year because I've never seen it, and I still didn't watch it. Fuck.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Put that cookie down. What else did I get? A bunch of candy. Like I still have a candy over here that I haven't really dug into much because
Oh,
I'm trying to,
nice.
you know, I eat in moderation.
Yeah, yeah, me
Um,
too. I had to stop eating like crazy. I'm on a diet now. I lost like a ton of weight, like a ton of weight, man.
Gabbo's here. So 3, 2, 1. Hey,
Hello.
Hey, happy Festivus.
Happy Festivus indeed. Yeah. It's been a while.
Been a while.
Been a while. It was caught up with Fabio's stream today. He was doing the Lionheart commentary.
Yeah, I was gonna watch. I wasn't home yet.
I was
I
watching a
was
little bit
still
of his
traveling.
Jing All the Way commentary. I was watching that a little bit ago,
Yeah.
and the night he started it, I was in there for a minute, but I'm like, I have to go to sleep and get to work, but
Want to hear something cool?
yeah.
Fabio's mom and me have the same birthday, and she has the same name as my mom.
Ah.
Really?
Yeah,
What's your mom's name?
Judy.
Judy. Wow.
Yeah.
Gee.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Such a small world,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, well, it's fun. Like the first time I started the stream, I was trying to get Matt Thomas in, and he was having troubles. So what happened before? What was happening?
Melissa fixed it. I don't even know what she did. Like I was ready to pitch it against the wall because it was like everything I was trying, it wasn't working. It was saying like I had bubbles in the background, and then it said it like wouldn't take the permissions, and I went and I did like the camera and the thing separately, and then that didn't work, and I went like through all my permissions for my apps, and that didn't work, and then I don't know, she fiddled with it and she figured it out.
Okay. Yeah, then me and Junebug, we were talking for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, let me start it over and let me see if it works. And so now we're working. But we got one person watching so far. I don't know if that's just Junebug or the Masked Singer, if he's still in there.
Masked Singer.
But we got one viewer.
What does he sing, the Masked Singer? What's the
know.
Masked Singer's favorite song? Masked Singer,
Okay,
if you're
Junebug.
out there, let me know.
All right.
Hello. Hello, Jim.
Hello. Happy
Junebug.
Festivus.
Should they make one turn ice?
Forgive
No.
Forgive me if you guys hear background noise. We have some angry cats right now.
Oh, nice.
Angry cats.
Yes, they're about to go down. This is exactly why Lucy does not have a friend.
Yeah, she's a mess. I mean, I walked in the kitchen a while ago and she's on top of the fridge. And she just likes to go everywhere. And whenever I'm about to leave the house, she wants to walk in front of me, and I'm like, "Get out of the way! I'm about to step on you."
Oh,
She wants attention. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get a dog, but the dog didn't come through, so we're gonna get a rabbit.
A rabbit?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I used to have a pet rabbit, and then he died.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
I like bunnies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name is Jean-Paul.
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 Yep, that's what we're going with.
Why not Jean-Claude?
Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude.
No. Jean-Claude Van Bunnage.
Bugs Van Dam.
Bugs Van Dam.
Yeah.
Did anybody see The Matrix yet?
Fuck.
I'm not watching that.
No.
I did see it.
How was it? I heard it was really bad, and then some people say it's really good. So I don't know. I don't know what.
I'm in the middle with it. Like, it was, like, honestly, for me, it's like it had a lot of good ideas because The Matrix is, a computerized world. It makes sense that The Matrix updated is basically the story. It had good ideas, but I think its biggest problem was, I hate to say it, like the Wachowskis, like, I think that they should have at least produced it. You know what I mean?
I feel like it should have been both of them and not one of them.
I think it should. I think they should have produced it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And find another director like I don't know. Like, there's one director. Like, people ask me who I was thinking of, but and I couldn't think of anybody. But I recently thought of somebody. Jackie Chan made a movie in China, Bleeding Steel.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be sort of a science fiction movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard of it. Yeah.
And I think somebody like that could tap into that. Yeah.
Well, I read recently that the studios were going to make it regardless if the Wachowski would have came back, and that kind of says to me, okay, it just seems like this was more studio controlled, and they had their hands in this a lot.
I don't know. I think that I mean, they should have gone with some of the comic ideas that because like in the comics that he, they
Trying to
yes they
find that
did bring.
article.
I mean, they did bring back Neo in the comics, but he was like it sort of took that idea of Ghost in the Shell with Neo,
Okay.
but he still had his powers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Warner Brothers plan to make Matrix 4 with or without the Wachowski's involvement. Yeah, man, that is a total money move right there.
That was
I don't
from Movie
know.
Web.
I think if they gave it to like.
Why
like
not?
not-
I was about to say, why not the guy that directed Blade Runner 2049? But
He's busy. He's busy with Dune.
Montreal. Show me, I know. Villeneuve.
What about I mean, well, Denis Villeneuve did not direct all of those Matrix, not Matrix, Blade Runner shorts with Dave Bautista, and on the special disc and DVD. Like, why not get one of those guys?
Yeah.
To direct it, or does anybody remember from the 40th anniversary of Alien? They had it where you can make people made some Alien shorts. Why not get one of those? Because those people, some of those kids actually had talent.
Yeah.
Like say, hey, we want you to make the Matrix movie. The Wachowskis are going to produce it, and because I thought this was like a very good, like if this is a starting out point for a trilogy, it was okay, but. Even though, like, the best thing I can compare it to, okay, even though this is a far better movie, it's like, Star Trek the motion picture. There's better Star Trek movies than the motion picture.
But it's so beautiful to look at,
But
it's got all those beautiful ship shots.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that was a good starting out point for a Star Trek movie.
Yeah.
Right. So next thing they need to do is probably let's get away from Smith as the villain.
Yeah.
I know Smith is, there were other agents. Why can't like Jones be a villain? Or why does it even have to be an agent? Let's move away from agents as the villains from the Matrix. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a computerized world. You're telling me that agents are the only bad guy?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I would like to see some like new things show up that they weren't anticipating,
Well, like here, what about like wait, I'm trying. Okay, I just saw the movies, but like since I kind of all watching my world, did Joe Pilato die in the first one?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like it's a computerized world, so you could bring him back, right? Have Cypher.
Well, they brought everybody else back, so why not?
Yeah, like. And one thing that the Matrix need to do, you need to stop Matrix, and then put an R word. That's because at this point it's getting kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the Matrix expositions.
So
call it Matrix Updated or something like that, or Matrix Wrath of Cypher.
Yeah.
So I saw the movie, and I saw Matrix Resurrections. I'm gonna be perfectly fucking honest. Hey, stranger boy, I'm gonna be perfectly fucking honest. I was not impressed by this movie.
No. I wasn't either. I'm very indifferent about it. Like, to me, they're like I think if this is like, I'm gonna have to wait and see what they do if they're gonna make more. Because if this was a interesting starting out point, but we need a good second part in order to wow the audience again.
I think maybe they'd want to make more, but I think because of how it was received this last week, that I don't think they're going to be able to pull it off.
The producer said there's not going to be more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that article.
Yeah, like what you're saying about hoping for a good second part. It's kind of like what me and John were talking about with Mortal Kombat, the reboot. Like, you know, they
Mhm.
okay, they want to make a sequel to do it better this time. Like, why couldn't you do it right the first time around? If you know,
Yeah.
Right.
do it right.
I'm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it was. I was
Because
very
like, oh, go ahead.
I was very indifferent about it. So
Yeah.
Well, I heard some things. I saw Michael King's review of it.
Michael
That-
Keaton.
Michael King,
Phantasm. Yeah, Michael King.
Phantasm, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I heard some things about it. How like in this
Mhm.
one, Neo is like a gamer.
He's a game designer.
Yeah, he's a
Game
game
designer.
designer or something.
He's
Yeah.
a game. Do you guys mind spoilers?
I don't give a shit. Let's fucking
Yeah.
spoil the movie anyway, since we're not really keen on it.
Go ahead. I mean, I'm not.
He's.
I mean-
Well, I
Neo-
made the mistake of like watching that guy who didn't sign the NDA. So I watched him spoil the whole movie right after the test screening.
The
I'm gonna be
Matrix.
real with you. I found this movie kind of forgettable, to be honest. I don't.
The Matrix the Matrix that we saw is a video game in this world, but like it's because Keanu Reeves is a game designer, but Neil Patrick Harris plays somebody called the Analyst, and he basically redesigned the Matrix. So while they didn't like retcon the whole entire Matrix, it still takes place, but in that specific world, it's a video game. If that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
they rebooted the entire timeline, but they kept the events of the movie and decided to make it a video game. But
It sounds like the film doesn't know what it wants to be.
mhm.
no, I don't think so. I don't think it knows what it wants to do. No, and,
Well, even I heard that they mentioned Warner Brothers in the movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, I can't complain much because
Mhm.
when I wrote Friday the 13th, because I wanted to make it, I wrote a script for Friday the 13th, part 13, because I wanted to keep every film in continuity because I didn't want to do the stupid new trend of ignoring sequels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I made Jason X a book in the timeline.
and you can't say we're hating it for the sake of hating it, because this movie's great. You know, this original movie is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, probably. And like, I'm one of the Matrix fans. Like, I'll defend the sequels. Like, I like Reloaded. I like Revolution.
Yeah,
I
I
like
even
the-
like the Animatrix.
Yeah.
The Animatrix is good. I love the Enter the Matrix video game. That one was awesome.
Yeah.
Path of Neo.
Yeah, I remember playing Enter the Matrix back in the day.
Yeah, I remember back in 03, the hype for the sequels was crazy back in the day.
Yeah.
And some of the Matrix comics are very interesting,
I'm sorry, I got away from this question, Matt Singer, but
What?
Can you see the question, J-Bug?
Yeah, I can.
Cartman's getting the egg slicer. Minecart. Peter Griffin. No. Yeah, and Sloth, Kevin Spacey, because Sloth would fuck his ass up. He'd be like,
I just say,
take him out.
I just say Sloth and Rabbi Cartman team up and do all of it to Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
another thing, going back to Matrix regurgitations. Obviously they recast Morpheus. It's not Lawrence Fishburne anymore. It's the dude that played Kingpin in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
And it's the way they do him is kind of weird.
Yeah, he's like a mix of Smith and Morpheus, right?
He's a mix of Smith and Morpheus, but he's like on the good side, and he's almost like the way he in
You all right,
the
Matt?
Sorry, that weed is strong, baby.
Oh damn!
You need way to get through the Matrix Resurrections.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need to know what's real. Take the blue pill, and you'll wake up tomorrow. You take
Meta pill.
The way they depict Morpheus in the movie was weird. It was like in the Matrix, he's like physically in human form, but in the real world, he's almost like an artificial intelligence or some shit like that. Like he materializes or some shit like that.
Like Neo makes them.
Not like
I heard
that.
Neo makes them.
No, I don't think it's that. It's just, you know, maybe, but it was all over the fucking place from what I remember. It was kind of boring too. Oh yeah,
I'm just very, I'm very mixed about it, you know. So I just think the Wachowskis, if they do continue, which maybe they will, maybe they won't. It's Hollywood, you know. They've made movies that were extreme flops before that in recent years, and they made sequels. I would push hard that the Wachowskis should just produce it.
You know what I watched yesterday that blew me away?
What?
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up. I've never seen that movie.
That was fucking amazing. Like, amazing.
Uriel says the meta humor works in something like Scream, Last Action Hero, Gremlins 2.
Yeah.
I agree. And and another thing about the movie, the action was not that impressive. It was pretty fucking slow at times. And
oh yeah, no, I agree with that. It was just to me there was just a lot of interesting ideas, but I think the script needed another rewrite or something, you know.
And the way they try to reintroduce Neo and Trinity's relationship, I think, you know, Trinity doesn't even remember that her past life, and you know, she I'm gonna fucking get to the spoiler at the end, because Neo has taken so many blue pills, he kind of doesn't know how to use his powers altogether, and
reverse Viagra.
At the end, Trinity is the one that fucking flies with Neo.
He couldn't get his wake up.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They fly
He
together.
couldn't get his wake up.
Yeah, couldn't get his wake up. Too many blue pills.
Excellent.
I was reading something. You know what they use?
Station.
You know what they used as red pill and blue pills in the Matrix, the original one?
Yeah.
What?
Mike and Ike's.
Nice. I like Mike and Ike.
Makes sense now. But yeah, Gremlins on my side.
Come on.
What would you guys have think about the original choices for Neo and Morpheus? You know, Sean Connery and Will Smith.
I don't know if it
could have been great.
I would love to have seen Sean Connery though as Morpheus. That would have been cool.
Sean Connery.
Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
Yeah.
I was the prom queen.
Yeah, The Rock. Welcome to The Rock.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai season 4 is in 2 days.
Yeah. Isaiah told me there's a lot of spam emails with viruses going around. So if you get a Cobra Kai email, do not open it because it will fuck up your computer.
Okay. I just binge watched all of Cobra Kai, and I'm like, man, you know what? I really enjoyed it.
Hey, Danielson said that the next Karate Kid isn't a part of the universe. The Miyagi
Really?
verse?
Yeah, the Jackie Chan one. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's that one. It was okay because I didn't read the article. I just saw the headline. So that's what he was talking about.
Well,
they gotta get Hilary Swank in.
Yeah,
they got to. Yeah, come on.
What the fuck is she doing nowadays, anyways?
Exactly.
I mean, didn't I know a few years ago she did like and yes, they are back. They're making movies in England, but like last I heard, she did a Hammer horror film.
Nice.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow, man.
Wow, man.
Speak of it.
Yeah.
I wonder if he wants to join.
He probably heard you talk about Cobra Kai.
Yeah. He you mentioned Cobra Kai. He's gonna pop in. It's like
what I enjoy doing in Cobra Kai. I was not even trying to pay attention. Peyton List, the girl who plays Tori, she totally has G-string slips in that movie.
Has a what?
G-string slips.
What's that?
You can see her G-string.
Oh,
in her fight scenes.
I thought that was like a cool move or something. You know, like a helicopter kick or something.
No, like
G-strap.
You could.
Oh, man,
I was not even trying to pay attention, and then I'm like, wow.
Karate Kid remake isn't even karate.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
exactly.
It makes sense though that the Karate Kid remake doesn't fit because originally it was not titled Karate Kid. That script was literally called Kung Fu Kid, and then they retitled it Karate Kid for marketing.
For marketing, obviously, yeah. Because they.
I forgot all about that movie. I saw it when it came out, and speaking of Cobra Kai.
Greetings. Salutations. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing good.
Hey, baby.
How about you?
Greetings. Yes, I've been hearing you guys been talking about Cobra Kai. What's up? What's up about it?
Oh, we was just,
if you don't give me any spoilers, because there's some leaked footage going on YouTube. I told you about that, so don't give me any spoilers, especially the people writing in the comments. Don't leave any fucking spoilers, please.
No, it's funny, Wild Man, because we were just, I think we were talking about, someone left a comment in the chat about Cobra Kai, and literally 5 seconds later, you popped in.
Yeah.
It's like whenever y'all mention Mortal Kombat, all of a sudden I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to New Year's Eve. I'm where I'm gonna be New Year's Eve. I'm gonna watch season 4, and I'm gonna binge watch the original, the other seasons for sure. And people are already praising this season. They're even Rotten Tomatoes, just like with the first season, they already gave it 100% red tomatoes.
Strange Boy says there's rumors that Hilary Swank is going to be Peyton List's sick mom.
She better be.
I don't want her to be sick.
I don't want her to be sick.
I don't like the idea of her being sick, but
you know what? Maybe because she was trained with Miyagi, she was trained with some special skill to heal herself.
Maybe, yeah.
You know what you got to have if you're going to throw in Swank. You got to have a little bit from the Cranberries, like the next Karate.
You're gonna have that song in there because
you gotta have that song in there.
Before Cobra Kai was a huge thing. I remember hearing that song. I remember hearing it from a movie. I remember hearing
Dreams.
Yeah, Dreams. Yeah.
Yeah. That was their first single, no?
Which song was that?
Yeah. Like I was saying, before Cobra Kai was a huge thing. When you heard that song, you usually think of that's a song from the first Mission Impossible. But now with Cobra Kai is so big, they think when they hear that song now, it's like, Julie Pierce, the Cobra Kai.
Just type in "Dreams" by the Cranberries, Alex, and you'll know it right away.
That's a great song.
Of course, Rock of Ages is going to be huge again because it was in the trailer for this season.
Oh yeah.
When I went to Rock of Ages song on YouTube, people already typed Cobra Kai brought me here.
We also mentioned how the remake was called the Kung Fu Kid, but they changed it. It was
his own thing. It was the Kung Fu Kid. You know why they called it that? Because Will Smith was a fan. He was trying to get his son a big star. So he used that name, and look what happened.
It backfired.
And guess what? Even I saw there's a YouTube video of
Ralph
Macchio and William Zabka being asked about that. Are there going to be in Cobra Kai? He said no. They even mentioned the Miyagi verse, and Ralph Macchio said this is the Miyagi verse. Anyone who was interacting with Mr. Miyagi will possibly be in Cobra Kai, which means yes, Julie Pierce will. But he even mentioned Julie Pierce, Hilary Swank, possibly.
Michael Ironside.
The cast of Happy Days shows up.
And then I was talking about how
the Fonz.
how when I was rewatching Cobra Kai, I was not even trying to pay attention, but like and you can see Peyton lists she has a G-string slip in some of her fight scenes.
Okay, I was saying, well, like you said, like I said, Ralph Macchio and William Zabka, they did an interview talking, is the remake going to be in the universe? And he said no, because Ralph Macchio even mentioned the Miyagi verse, meaning anyone who was interactive with Mr. Miyagi will be featured. He even said possibly Julie Pierce, Hilary Swank, possibly. He said that.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But how many more characters can it get, though? I mean,
they're going to have Michael Ironside in there, because what the fuck is he doing now?
He's doing
he did Nobody.
He was doing
he's doing interviews on YouTube via Zoom. So they're gonna have there's some those Cobra Kai fan sites. You heard the Cobra Kai kid. Check him out. He's a really cool guy. He's a big, huge enthusiast of Cobra Kai. He's not even in Hollywood. He's not even a celebrity, and he had the opportunity to interview some of the cast. So I would love to see him interview Michael Ironside. Even this Cobra Kai podcast, Cobra Kai Companion, they even interviewed Thomas Ian Griffith before the season came out. So I would love to see him. They've interviewed everybody in the Karate Kid universe. So I would love to see him. Get Michael Ironside, get him an interview.
J.P. Morgan on that the Alienist.
Yeah.
One thing
that film Nobody came out this year. It was kind of Alex, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He was in that.
I need to see that. I have not seen. I need to check out Nobody. I have not seen that.
One thing I appreciate about Cobra Kai is that they did not, try to CGI, Martin Cove when they tried to make him younger. They actually hired an actor.
Yeah, I know that his son. I heard before season 3 came out. I heard his son was in it, and I thought when that scene happened, when he popped up, I thought that was him, and then you realize it was the waiter guy. And the creators, they like to do that shit. They like to fuck with people's heads. When you thought the guy with the ponytail in Vietnam was Terry Silver, and it was this other guy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just really appreciated that because, like, I get it. We want we want to kind of create that little bit of continuity, but like in a lot of ways, I do feel like, it's kind of cheap to do that. Making the CGI.
Don't let Martin Scorsese find out.
Shit on him. But I'll tell you this: I saw a video where those deep fake things. They took the actor who was playing Kreese on Cobra Kai and they mixed it up with Martin Cove.
Yeah,
of course, face. They made him look younger. How he would have been if he was in Vietnam. That came out beautiful.
Yeah, some of them are really good. Some of those deepfakes are really good.
Oh my!
Some of them are really good too.
You could tell they used that with the Harold Ramis scene in Ghostbusters Afterlife. They did a good job with that. And of course, Ivan Reitman, he was the stand-in model, the physical stand-in model for Egon in that scene.
I thought it was somebody else, the warden from Shawshank.
Yeah, it was him, and it was the both of them. It was him and Ivan Reitman. It was the both of them.
Interesting.
I think that was him in the beginning when he was all in silhouette. He was holding the trap in front of the house. That was the guy from Shawshank. The ending part was Ivan Reitman.
Yeah,
huh.
I still find it funny how some people say that, Ghostbusters Afterlife is just a nostalgia bait movie. But like I said, nostalgia has kind of become a bad word. Nostalgia is a good thing.
It is. It is. I know it gets a bad rap, but the problem is nostalgia is not the problem. It's the people handling nostalgia.
Mm-hmm. Well, like for instance,
it's all those fucking keyboard warriors,
like the Matrix Resurrection.
You finally saw that?
No, but Gabbo did and Junebug did.
What'd you guys think?
If I was
I'm indifferent. Like I thought it was just okay. I thought.
Yeah, me too. I feel the same way. Yeah, it was. It was a time. It was just a time wasted. It wasn't as good, but it was still a fun time wasted. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like what I said is, I think the script needed another rewrite, and the other thing is, I think the Wachowskis should have just produced it.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned that, like somebody asked me who would I get to direct it. There's this Jackie Chan movie called Bleeding Steel.
Yeah.
It's sort of a Jackie Chan doing a science fiction movie. It was made in China. Maybe give it to that guy, or one of the other directors who directed the Blade Runner shorts.
Yeah.
Like I think some of that was Jake Scott, but I know there was another one. Or remember a few years ago for the 40th anniversary of Alien, they made those Alien shorts. Why not get one of them to direct it?
Yeah, I remember they did those. It was an Alien miniseries with different stories. It was on YouTube. Though, you remember those?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Get one of those people to direct it, because
Jonathan enjoyed it. I mean,
that's fine. I give it a 5, to be honest.
I tell you one thing: Spider-Man: No Way Home was 10 times better than that movie. It beat the Matrix.
Yeah,
it fucking beat the Matrix.
Yeah,
it was the Matrix. Fuck.
Yeah.
You did hear this though. Disney is altering the numbers of Spider-Man.
It's gonna be like the presidential debate.
Well, it's altering. They're altering the numbers because, okay, in less than a week, like what 2 weeks, right, of the movie coming out, December 17th. It's already made close to $3 billion.
Dude, the movie came out. I wanted to go see the movie. The next day, I went to go see the movie, and all the theaters here closed.
Yeah,
we're under lockdown for like another 2 months.
Disney is totally altering the numbers of the movie.
I want to.
I couldn't go see any movie this year.
I don't want to see it in a packed theater because shit going on with the.
I hope I can watch that on Oculus at one point.
Hey, Waltman, still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and people ask, well, why is Disney doing that? Well, it's Disney. And the other thing is, keep in mind, Disney wants to create a new Endgame. Even though Endgame's not the highest grossing movie of all time, but that's another story. They want to create the big box office numbers again, like Avengers Endgame. And the last 4 Marvel movies were a flop. They underperformed. So Disney and Sony are altering the numbers because
they need to knock that shit off. They stop trying to be something that was already big. You're not going to copy the same magic. Do your own fucking thing. Enough. Like this new Batman coming out. A lot of people are already saying that it looks like the Dark Knight. Stop trying to be like the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is fucking overrated. And I will say, Endgame is overrated. Knock the shit off. Just because a big movie has big numbers, it doesn't mean it's gonna
like
one all be off. Knock that shit off. Please.
Endgame's the biggest movie ever, but you know what? I just thought it was okay.
Honestly, here's what I say. Yeah. Stop making movies that cost over $100 million. I want to see, movies that cost honestly, I've told people, listen. One of the reasons why there are so many big flops now is movies cost too much money now.
Yeah. I like it better when it's like you see where the money goes, like you can see that they actually put the effort.
Yeah. Look at the John Wick movies.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. Some of the greatest movies of all time that we, all of us love, if they were made today, they would basically be made for TV movies now. It would just be all this stuff, and
right.
And like Halloween, for instance, cost what, $300,000? The original Halloween.
Yeah.
And look what John Carpenter did with that money.
Well, yeah.
And even his earlier work, Assault on Precinct 13, that cost how much money?
I'm not sure.
And, you could see the direction in it. I just think that,
Damn, man.
You need a drink after watching some of these movies we're talking about.
Yeah, man. Somebody say thoughts on the.
I like that new Joker.
About Eternals. No one gives a shit about Eternals. People went to go see Ghostbusters, but then that shit. Who gives a fuck about Eternals, especially Angelina Jolie? Fuck her too.
Eternally the worst Marvel movie of all time.
Hey,
no one gives a cock fuck.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about. People stopped caring about Angelina Jolie
people went to go see Ghostbusters, not Eternals. Ghostbusters can bust the shit out of the Eternals. They're not even ghosts.
Hey, Angelina Jolie. People stopped caring about her when she took Brad Pitt from Jennifer Aniston.
I like
Angelina Jolie. She's the ugly version of Ghost, and not the Olivia Wilde version. She needs to get busted for sure.
Yeah. I'll say this though. The only good thing. The only good thing.
You busted, bitch.
The only good thing Angelina Jolie ever did was she showed
Cyborg
2. She showed her bikini.
Of course, we'll give her credit for Tomb Raider for sure.
Yes, in Tomb Raider, she showed her bikini.
She punched the shark.
Hackers.
Hackers was really good. I really liked Hackers. Yeah. I only seen it once.
I need to watch that again. I remember
that was great.
Movie. I need to watch it again. I haven't seen it in a while. I need to watch Hackers again.
Swing.
Well, it's funny. I think Jurassic World for 2015.
It was all right.
It was all right, but
it was.
You know what's funny about Matt? I noticed.
I didn't mind Jurassic World that much. It was a fun time waste. I remember enjoying it. It wasn't as good as the originals, but I still had fun with it. There was still some interesting stuff in it. I haven't seen the Fallen Kingdom yet.
Yeah, that one I thought was a little bit better, actually.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I need to check it out.
I like them both, but I had a more nitpicks with Jurassic World. Okay, the little ball things where they're riding around looking at the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And there's like no tracks for it. You know what I mean? Okay, who's to say some drunk guy at a park? Because let's face it, people do get drunk at theme parks. I'm gonna play pinball with the dinosaurs. You know.
Someone fucking drove through a second cup here the other day, right through the dining room. Boom.
Well,
yeah.
Well, this actually happened fairly close to where I'm at. I don't know if they have them where you guys are at, but we have this restaurant. It's called Freddy's.
No, we don't have Freddy's.
I've heard of Freddy's. Yeah.
What do they serve at Freddy's?
Burgers.
It's like a shake place, ain't it? Yeah, shake and burgers.
Pretty much,
or something like that.
Oh, I like that.
Hopefully, it's not
fast burger chain. This happened close to where I'm at. So some drunk guy was driving. He hit the wall, broke through the wall, and managed to do it in the bathroom. And a guy was taking a shit and saw all that happen.
I'm back. I had to go do something. So
that will make you take a shit fast.
John, I saw your. I didn't see your video, but I saw on the thumbnail you got a Turbo Man for Christmas.
Yeah, it's up there on the shelf right now.
I hope Sinbad didn't come to your house.
Yeah.
Topic. I wanted to bring this up since we were talking.
I got one.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
Keep in mind the box.
Nice.
I got one for my birthday. So
awesome!
Happy birthday too, by the way.
You know
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! That looks great.
Well, it's in October, but thank you.
Booster on eBay is going for like $900 something.
Oh my god!
Because I think
I got me a massager gun.
Okay.
Oh yeah, one of those ones there.
You know, those massager guns. You know, when you push them, they shake and have the ball in front of it. Yeah, it's good. It's a good. It makes you.
Internally, it
was a mistake.
I don't know. Like for me, like it was the whole thing. Like, you know what? I can.
Yeah, I was saying. I got me one of these massager guns. It's a good relief. You should get one of those. It's good therapy for you. It really helps.
I got the other one, the wand one, and I fall asleep on it. I put it on my neck and I fall asleep and I pass out in like 10 seconds, man. And then my wife has to turn it off. Yeah, my wife turns it off.
I don't know if it's me, but Matt is trying to go for the Keanu look.
Oh
yeah.
Thank you. This is my natural. This is my natural look.
Yeah, both of them are Canadian, so
Yeah.
You know what I noticed too in the footage for Matrix is that Keanu Reeves changed his voice for that movie.
Yeah, I think he does that on purpose because I think he knows that that's part of his people.
Maybe because he was supposed to be older in the movie, right? That he changed his voice for it.
I think so.
You talk about the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, I was saying I think he does that on purpose because I think he knows that people like his voice and he's known for that. Just stick being yourself, man.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's all good. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife and Spider-Man: No Way Home over Eternals. Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. Yes.
Way
better. Did you guys see that? Shang-Chi?
Yeah. I like how they had the dragon in there. Like in Iron Fist, you're always wondering what the dragon looks like, and then in Shang-Chi they show the dragon, which is fucking cool.
I didn't like it too much.
I like the Aquafina.
Would you guys rather fight Kreese or
I thought Aquafina was kind of annoying.
I wouldn't
fight
either of them, to be honest. I think they both kicked my ass.
I'll say this: one thing I'm happy for it though. At least Tony.
I would definitely fight Kreese.
I'd fight Miyagi because I know he'd give me a chance.
You know what? You know who I want to fight? I want to fight Chun from Remo Williams. That's who I want to fight. I want to be trained by him.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen Remo Williams? The Adventure Begins.
Oh, absolutely! I saw it as a kid.
That guy was my childhood hero, Remo Williams. Yeah. Now, of course, it was based on those Destroyer books.
Destroyer.
I want to see them do a reboot of that. I want to see them do that.
Exactly.
Bring back fucking what's his name, Fred Ward, right?
Yeah.
I would love to do a Remo Williams movie. I wouldn't cast him because he's old, but I would like to have him play a role maybe as the boss of Remo. But Fred Ward is Remo.
Hey, guess what? If they don't cast Scott Adkins as James Bond, why not get him?
I was just thinking about that. Yeah. He would nail it. If they can't get him as Bond, that would be perfect for that. He would be perfect for that.
Get Donnie Yen as
Hollywood needs more Atkins diet for sure.
Yeah.
Then get Donnie Yen as the what's his name?
Chun.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe Jet Li or Sho Kazugi, those two guys.
Yeah.
Because what is Sho Kazugi doing?
Or I know he did the one thing. What was it? Ninja Assassin a few years ago.
Ninja Assassin. I think he had some of his sons were in that.
Yeah. Or you know what? Mainly just because I'll say this: get Jackie Chan.
I don't know. No.
Well, you have to think box office too, because Jackie Chan, to this day, in 2020 and I believe in 2017, he was the highest. He was in the top 10 highest paid actors.
Wow.
No, enough Jackie Chan. Get someone old school before Jackie Chan was huge, because they're like someone like I said, Sho Kazugi. Enough Jackie. I love Jackie Chan, but enough with Jackie Chan for a while.
Mark Dacascos.
What's The Covenant? Because Gary Blow.
I'm in that movie.
Oh, you are? What scene?
The bar scene.
Okay.
You know what? A lot of people compared that to the Lost Boys.
I didn't know what the movie was about.
Rennie Harlan directed it, and that's all I know about it.
By the way, I love the Cobra hat.
Oh, thank you.
See if you can find me one.
Thank you. My wife found it for me. I think on Etsy. It's on Etsy.
Also, oh my God, I love FC. Because these are regular people making stuff that you expect a real company would do, but they're really making this stuff, and it looks 10 times better than what the companies do.
I think my Force of Freedom hat was Etsy too. I think.
Spider-Man 2 is the best movie of all time.
I disagree. Spider-Man. Yeah, that's cool if you like it. Spider-Man 2 is overrated in my opinion. So I know people are already saying Spider-Man No Way Home already is the better Spider-Man than Spider-Man 2. People are already saying that.
I need to rewatch the Spider-Man movies, like with Tobey Maguire. I haven't seen them since high school.
Spider-Man 2 is the best of the three.
Yeah,
I've heard that, but like, I can't even put my finger on it. Like, Spider-Man was never one of those heroes that ever grabbed me as a kid. You know?
Yeah, me either.
I don't know, and I don't even know why. You know, like I usually like all the elements in all the elements of Spider-Man's, as far as like other heroes, but he just never grabbed me.
I was a DC kid.
I grew up with everybody.
Yeah.
And so it didn't matter.
I grew up with everybody too, but like I really I like DC. As a kid, I loved DC. I mean, really, the only character as far as like Marvel that I liked was the Hulk. So, because my dad was a huge fan of the Billy Bixby TV show, and we would watch that all the time.
You know what introduced me to the Hulk? I'm surprised people don't know or talk about this. The 1980s cartoon. No, are you aware of that one?
Yeah,
vaguely familiar.
He's scary. He was scary in that. But a lot of people see him as this big monster that's just big and buff. But if you watch the cartoons, he's a scary motherfucker in that. He's a scary beast.
Speaking of
when he transformed, he scared the shit out of me. I remember.
Real quick to Gary in the chat, I do like Spider-Man 2. I don't know, Wild Man. I guess to get everybody's take on that. Who likes Spider-Man 2?
I do. It's my favorite.
I need to rewatch them.
Okay.
You know, I was reading something very interesting. You know, Stan Lee was planning a cinematic universe even like 20 years before the actual cinematic universe. You know, they were going to do another Hulk movie if Billy Bixby did not die. They were going to do
it's on Super Void Cinema. They go through the whole
bet you he
planned
had
movie.
thoughts of putting Nicholas Hammond as Spider-Man with him. Did he?
Yeah, no, that was the plan. Yeah. Nicholas Hammond was going to be Spider-Man. They were actually trying to figure out which Captain America to use.
You know what? Because you remember in the Incredible Hulk Returns, they had Thor. I bet you he was trying to do a TV movie where he had Nicholas Hammond as Spider-Man, Bill Bixby as the Hulk, the guy who played Thor, and the guy who was Captain America. That would have been awesome.
Well, I heard they were trying to figure out which Captain America would work better. You know, the one from the 70s TV show, or the one from the 90s one. They were trying to figure out which one would work the best.
There's a rumor. Apparently, I saw this on Instagram, and you can take it with a grain of salt. But apparently, Eric Bana is going to be in Doctor Strange 2, but he's not going to Hulk out.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, what were you saying about the Hulk? I'm sorry, you were saying something about the Hulk?
With the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah, you were saying something about the Hulk?
Yeah, Eric Bana. There's a rumor that he might be in Doctor Strange 2 as Bruce Banner.
Oh, God. I have a feeling that this new Spider-Man movie was going to cause some backfire.
Do you guys watch Super Void Cinema?
No, I haven't.
Because they got the whole Super Void. They have the whole Hulk, Bill Bixby Lost Hulk movie. They have the whole thing on there.
That they were supposed to do after the death of the Incredible Hulk if Bill Bixby didn't die.
Yeah, they show another Hulk too. There was another Hulk they made.
Well, yeah,
it was like a 13-foot animatronic Hulk. They show it in there and everything.
Oh my God! Wow!
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Yeah. If Billy Bixby did not die, they were gonna do a Hulk movie.
It was really cool.
I think it was going to be called The Incredible Hulk Lives.
I thought Revenge.
Something like that. And but yes, Nicholas Hammond was going to come back as Spider-Man. There was
Lou Ferrigno.
I mean, like I said, they were
talked about it.
They were trying to figure out the whole Captain America thing. You know, like which Captain America would work the best, and I honestly. Like, if there's footage out there of it, you know, because I know they did test footage. I would love to see that.
Go check out that Super Void Cinema episode.
But yes,
really good.
I don't know. I mean, That's the one thing. That's one thing I was disappointed by. You know what? If this is the Spider-Man multiverse, we need to have Nicholas Hammond come back as Spider-Man.
They better do that because that guy gets no fucking respect.
Exactly.
His Spider-Man wasn't perfect, but he was the first to let the way for live action Spider-Man. That guy,
Exactly.
They need to give that guy a fucking break.
And I will even say this: get the guy from. Did anybody ever see this? The Japanese Spider-Man show?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't really care about that. That's just my opinion. I don't. Really
I've seen
care.
it. Oh yeah, I agree. I agree on Jennifer Connelly, but I don't know about the rest of that comment.
Jennifer Connelly was I like them. I like both Jennifer Connelly and Liv Tyler. So whoever comes back, I don't really care. But they should have kept Sam Elliott as General Ross.
Yeah.
William Hurt wasn't bad, but Sam Elliott, he was born to play that role.
Oh,
Yeah.
and get
should have left him in.
And
Sam,
please
what's up?
and please bring back Lou
a
Ferrigno.
rating profile pick.
Get Lou Ferrigno back
Yeah, why not?
as the Hulk.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me for Doctor Strange 2. They try to get. I mean, they're already talking about Eric Bana, which again, that's a rumor. I could be wrong, but
I hope it's a fucking rumor.
And
you know,
listen, if Thomas, I'll be happy if Thomas Jane can come back as
I would be open for that. I'll be open for that. Even Dolph Lundgren.
why can't we get a Punisher multiverse movie?
That'll be awesome. Awesome. Why not get Dolph? That's the way to get Dolph back. This time he'll be wearing the skull.
Hey,
You
here's what you do though.
Matt, you froze.
You have the Punisher multiverse.
There you go.
First of all, you kill Ray Stevenson.
It's like
Ray Stevenson does not even have like 5 minutes of screen time. It's just bang. Ray Stevenson, Punisher dead. And then like you just have that. Then you have like John Buttall, he dies, and then it's just Dolph and Thomas Jane fighting each other throughout the whole movie, discovering which one's the real Punisher.
You don't like John Bernthal?
I don't. I don't like him as an actor. So
he's okay to me. And that's he did a good job. I didn't like season 1, but in season 2 he kind of.
I'm just a huge fan of the Punisher comics.
I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Not recently, because Marvel.
They changed the
Disney
skull, right? I heard about that.
The right.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Don't get me
Disney
started with
recently
that
required the full rights to the Punisher, because before the Punisher comics were under Marvel Dark, which was separate from Disney, but then Disney recently acquired it, and I'm like, because
Oh, mate, you still there? You might have to like check out for a second, then check back in.
Check out your audio. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I read some Punisher comics where sorry, John, to go here, but he went. I read some Punisher comics where the Frank Castle went after a woman president who may or may not be a certain person.
Wow,
interesting.
And there's even some where he went, because it was all Marvel Dark, so which is always separate from Disney.
Interesting. I mean, I've
heard some of the stuff that they made the Punish in the newer comics. They made the Punisher woke. So,
well, I heard about the symbol changing.
Oh my God!
Did you hear about that, Wild Man?
Yes, it's Jesus, but it looks like some fucking fairy, fucking medieval shit. Leave the fucking Punisher alone.
I know, right?
They keep going after him because he's a vigilante. Get the fuck out! You fucking woke. The woke should be fucking punished, not just the guilty. The woke should be fucking punished.
Well, that's the thing. That's funny to me is that woke the Punisher comics under Marvel Dark actually went after woke people. Like, the Punisher was always the type of guy. He doesn't have any friends or anything. Mike,
I'm sorry about that, but you know what? The woke, not just the guilty, the woke needs to be fucking punished. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Leave the fucking Punisher alone.
I got a great saying. The woke needs to sleep.
Exactly.
The woke are disease. The Punisher's the cure.
Absolutely. There you go.
You know what? I've been telling people lately, hey, guess what? The only woke I did is what I did this morning. I woke up.
Yeah, Matt's trying to get back in, by the way.
Okay. It's
Thoughts
kind of
on
goes
Knight Rider?
like Dylan with you remember in Predator, I woke up. Why don't you?
Yeah.
That's exactly what they need to do because they're not woke. They're not woke at all. They're asleep. They're dead. They're brain dead.
Yeah.
I think there's a reason why, like, you know,
Well,
kids.
okay.
Well, he's a kid. You know, kids like Stranger Boy, like why he loves Cobra
I
Kai.
love Knight Rider. That is my favorite show of the 80s. I went back to watch it recently. I even watched the Christmas episode this past the Christmas. It was a very good show. Very still
I love
holds up.
that show.
Remember the TV movies?
Yeah.
I hated Knight Rider 2000. I didn't see, but I didn't mind
With
the
the Chevy?
reboot they did in 2008. But I understand why people didn't like it because, yeah, you had Hasselhoff in it, but you want to see him in the original model, not the Mustang. You want to see the Pontiac, and there are already talks about doing a movie with Hasselhoff with the Pontiac. I hope it happens.
Are they going to connect with? So I guess that guy, the guy who
In 2000, in the 2008 movie, Knight Rider 2000 doesn't happen. Thank God.
Yeah. I take it then the guy who played his son in the TV show from like 2009. He would be in the new series then.
What do you think?
No, I hope not.
How long did that last? Like 4 episodes or 5?
It was only just a season. That's it.
That's how memorable it was.
Where Val
Exactly.
Kilmer.
Even
But
Netflix kicked it
had
off of
moments.
Netflix.
I'll give it credit. It had moments. You had Val Kilmer voicing Kid. I liked that. I liked how it went from a Pontiac to a Mustang, but still, you want the Pontiac. You know, I remember there were some scenes where it went from a Mustang to a truck. They should have done a scene where it went from when it changed it back into a Pontiac. That would have been awesome.
The Batman 20.
Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Maybe you have
Yeah.
you know,
Talked about,
you know, basically okay, I remember, I don't know who exactly owns the rights to Pontiac, which big company it is right now. Like it might be GM or something like that, or Chevy, which are basically the same company. But like, do like what they did with do like what they did with you know, Transformers, where they had, you know, where they basically advertised the Camaro, and it came out like 2 years after the movie. You know, advertised a new version of a Trans Am.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah,
I think Knight Rider worked for that time though. That's the thing.
you know what? When
It's
Knight
hard,
Rider
man.
came out, Trans Am, the sales for Trans Ams went to the roof.
Yeah.
Well, Smokey and the Bandit also helped. So
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the new Batman?
I want to see it.
I will go see it. It looks like a straightforward, it looks like a movie, a movie in the 80s. Like I know that we had one in the 80s, but it looked like it gave like a heavy metal Miami Vice type of vibe with the colors.
Also got
I like the colors.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to give Robert Pattinson a pass. No fucking way. No chance. Like John Matrix, no chance.
I'm
Did you see the
indifferent.
trailer? Did you guys see the new trailer?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent because there was you know, I don't know, like I think there's a lot of miscasting in it. Not just Robert Pattinson. Like Robert Pattinson, you know, it's fun to joke about Robert Pattinson as Batman, but you know, I'm gonna give him the pass. But like Colin Farrell as the Penguin, you know,
The most odd choice is the lady that plays
and
Catwoman.
you know, like Andy Serkis as Alfred. I like Andy Serkis, but as Alfred,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. She looks kind of hot in this.
yeah, like you know who I thought would be I thought would be a better Alfred? Pierce
Who?
Brosnan.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Why not? What is he doing? He would be perfect for sure. Yes. Yes.
And you know, he was originally going to be Batman.
Yeah.
And the
1989
'89 version?
Yeah, in 1989, he was one of the original choices.
God, really?
Yeah.
That would have been awesome if he would have playing Batman and James Bond simultaneously. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if,
so
like
I think-
if he played, imagine if he was Batman in Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Marlon Wayans as Robin, like they originally had it.
I don't like the Marlon Wayans character. You know, I heard they wanted Michael J. Fox. They should have gotten him.
Take
Well,
these bananas.
I heard
Take
Marlon
these
Wayans
bananas.
took
Hey,
royalties for that.
you know who also auditioned to play Robin for Batman Forever?
DiCaprio? No, Christian Bale.
Corey Feldman.
Oh, really?
wow.
They should have gotten Corey Haim. Corey Haim would have nailed it.
Yeah,
No,
you
he
know
would
what?
have nailed it as Spider-Man if he played an older Spider-Man. It's such a shame that he died. I miss Corey Haim. Corey Haim would have been a better Robin or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He should have played Spider-Man in that '86 movie they were supposed to do, because you remember Cannon did the trailer, the teaser trailer for it. He should have played. He should have gotten that role.
Well, who didn't they cast a stunt guy or something to play Spider-Man at Canon?
yeah.
Like, I don't even remember the actor's name. Like, or even if that guy's still acting now, you know what I mean? But
You're
like,
going to be big star. You're going to be number one.
maybe if he's still acting, maybe get him in the multiverse. You know?
Why not?
I mean,
You know,
seems
I
like
know
you're
we
getting
I know we me and John talked about this a while back. If Brandon Lee were alive, I would have seen him as Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Lee, I think, would have been a really good Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Perfect.
think
The early 90s.
Early 90s.
Mhm.
I think he would have if we got that James Cameron directed one, which that script needed a lot of other rewrites.
Yeah, because there was like a section, like a scene with Mary Jane
Section,
and
yeah.
on the bridge.
Yeah.
With the
Well,
spider
and
webs and
And
all
what
that.
was it? He wanted Arnold as Doc Ock.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. It would have been better than Mr. Freeze.
What would that sound like, Arnold as Doc Ock?
Let me.
I'm
think
Doc
about
Ock.
Otto Octavius.
it. Oh,
The sun in
I
the
must
palm
take
of my
on
hand.
Spider-Man.
the power of the sun. In the
Son
palm
of-
of my-
Ah.
I'm trying to think of all these Arnold lines, and I'm plugging in all the tentacles and all that.
These arms.
Oh,
Let off
my
some
tentacles
steam.
now.
Yeah.
I got it. Charlton Heston as Uncle Ben.
Oh my God! Yes,
That'd be good.
yes. Why
With the
not?
eye
That would've-
patch.
That
No
would have
True
been
Lies.
awesome for sure. That would have been awesome. Charlton Heston.
But I hope, next year Sonic 2 and Strange 2 is good.
I agree.
I think Sonic 2 is going to be great. I saw the trailer.
Hey,
it looks great. I love the
And
first
hey,
movie.
I can't. If Sonic 2 is successful, I've heard rumors that Sega might have enough funds in its gaming budget to make a new console.
That's good. Well, now they're doing Mega
hope-
Man.
I hope Sonic 2 is good, and I hope it's the best video game movie sequel, because no sequel to a video game movie has.
We haven't gotten a lot. We hadn't gotten a lot of good video game movies. We got Mortal Kombat. We had Tomb Raider. We got comic book movies, but video game movies always get a bad rap.
and it's even making a sequel to a video game movie is even worse.
You know what? You know who I want to see, and people don't bring this up. Metroid. I'll just talk about Laura Croft being the first video game
Kate
hero. No, it was
Beckinsale.
Samus.
Oh my
A-Rod.
gosh, no!
You wanna
Yes,
know
I want to see a Metroid movie. Gosh, I don't even know who you get to play Samus.
Yes,
but
Contra. John, thank you, John. Thank you. Contra.
Animated.
Yes.
Contra would be
yes,
cool.
Yes,
Last
get
time we
Arnold and
got-
Sly animated. Yes.
Whenever I
Dun,
think of
dun,
a-
dun, dun.
Yes.
whenever I think of a video game
There
movie-
you go.
Whenever I think of a video game movie getting a sequel, all I could think of.
Annihilation.
Well, what I would do.
It's still a good sequel, though. I don't care what anybody says. I like it.
Compared to the
I
reboot,
want a
it's
Double
a great
Dragon
movie.
reboot done better. I want a Double Dragon reboot with a better story, and I want a movie of bad dudes. I want to make a movie of bad
A
dudes.
sequel where they kill off Alyssa Milano.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would win some Oscars.
No.
for sure.
What you do is you hire a Alyssa Milano lookalike, but it's Alyssa Milano now, and she just dies within like the first 2 minutes of the movie.
She's in this new movie with Bill Murray and Dave Franco. It's like a comedy. I saw her in the trailer. I forgot the name of it, but the Fairley brothers directed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Miami Vice still holds up.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah.
Oh
with
yeah.
this nostalgic stuff going on right now, how people are so crazy about the '80s, we definitely need a reboot of Miami Vice. That'll be a perfect reboot for sure. Yeah, I know Don Johnson. He just came out for Nash Bridges. Why not fucking Miami Vice? If he can do it from Nash Bridges, why not Miami? And give Philip Michael Thomas. What the fuck is he doing now? Get that guy some work.
I heard he's living in the Bahamas.
He's just like Sean Connery. Yeah, he's living the life, just like Miami Vice. He wasn't just acting. He was living it, man. He's living
for a while there, he filed bankruptcy.
Wow.
Ooh.
That was I remember reading that somewhere.
You remember he lended his voice for the Grand Theft Auto Vice City game.
Mm-hmm. Lance Vance, baby.
Yeah.
I heard. I did hear some sad news too. Apparently, John McTiernan, his new movie that Uma Thurman was trying to make with him because she gave him insurance, that movie's not happening anymore.
Oh, wow. I feel bad for him, man. He went to jail, and then it was good that he came back. You know that show on Netflix, Movies That Made Us, when they talk about these movies, how they made this movie, and Die Hard was on. It was cool to see him on there. But still, I feel he needs to get some better work. I felt so bad for him.
No. The thing is, like I've said, the studios would love to hire him because it's John McTiernan, but for whatever reason, they can't provide insurance for him because of his jail sentence.
That's fucked up.
That's bullshit.
Hashtag.
You know what that is? That's any excuse not to spend money.
I don't have the best insurance in the world, but I would put John McTiernan on my insurance.
Let's all pitch in. Or make that trend on Twitter. Hashtag save McTiernan.
No. John, fuck hashtags. Hash brown.
Okay, we can try that one.
That sounds like something that Johnny Lawrence would say. That's
save breakfast with John McTiernan.
Would say, where he said,
"It was funny about
no more taxes on breakfast."
Hash brown.
Johnny Lawrence said that from Cobra Kai. Put one of those hash browns and send it to the internet.
Yes,
exactly. Because saying hashtag is stupid. Saying hashtag is stupid all the time. We need to get that trending. Start saying hash browns because hash browns are awesome.
Hash brown, yippee-ki-yay, McTiernan.
I'm
send it to the internet.
I'm gonna get McDonald's breakfast someday, like in a while. I don't know, maybe. But I'm gonna get the hash browns, obviously.
But that is, to me, that is just bullshit because like studios have how much money? It's so that there's no integrity anymore. Like, if I would say it's John McTiernan, let's put him. I'll put him on my insurance.
I'll put him on mine, no doubt about it.
Bug is that he was making jokes about Hulk Hogan on Fabio's stream about Hulk Hogan, like Chuck Norris, like facts.
Sonic X.
X.
That was fun.
I know they did that, but I want to see. Speaking of crossovers with Ninja Turtles, I want to see him crossover with Ghostbusters in an animated movie. Remember I mentioned that?
Yes. Read the X-Files one. Read the X-Files one. They all cross over.
Really?
Ghostbusters, Transformers, The Crow, The Lone Gunman, X-Files, and I'm missing something here.
That's too much.
Ghostbusters and
what
else.
I always wanted to see was a crossover of the X-Files and Men in Black.
That'd be cool.
Get David Duchovny, and all of the members of the X-Files that Robert Patrick,
like the old Men in Black, like the comic book Men in Black.
This crossover is never going to happen.
I want to see I want to see Men in Black crossover with Ghostbusters for sure.
Yeah,
have Brian Thompson come back as the alien. Bounty hunter. Yeah,
I want to definitely see that crossover.
If they use the comic, version of Men in Black, I want to see this character in the movies. Get Agent X. He was a Men in Black alien. Like he was actually an alien that worked for the Men in Black.
Wow.
So Isaiah, what do you think of this potential idea for a crossover?
Which crossover?
Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter.
Why not? Why not? I don't know what's taking them so long. Did they do it, or what?
No, they've never done it because the two games are so different from each other.
Oh, whatever. What fuck ever. They're both fighting games.
I
would make it work.
I would love to write a story out of it.
Well, go for it. See,
go for
it. Send it to them.
You know, I really like in Cobra Kai. I really like the fat guy.
You know what? I want to see. You know what? I want to see. Yes, Kate Beckinsale. That's my woman. She is hot for sure. I want to see. I want to see a crossover with Cobra Kai, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat. Even Ninja Turtles. You can add the Ninja Turtles in there too.
Speaking of Street Fighter, here's a question.
Why not put Johnny Lawrence and Daniel and
Double Dragon
some of
was
the characters from Cobra Kai?
Street Fighter is watchable.
Yeah.
Why not put some of the characters from Cobra Kai in the new Mortal Kombat video?
You know, there's I got the Cobra Kai video game, and they had Daniel's power be ice, and they had Johnny's power be fire, kind of like Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Yes.
I want to see, like, you know, just for shits and giggles, like have you know, Johnny versus Johnny Cage.
Oh, Johnny will wipe the floor with Johnny Cage.
I did hear this.
I agree.
I did hear this. Apparently, they asked Chad McQueen to come back for Cobra Kai. He said no.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Yeah, everybody mentioned that. Yeah, but why not? Why? I would love to see him come back. I understand he's moved on, but yeah, just come back and visit.
Well,
you know?
I heard William Zabka said that he doesn't really want to work with Chad McQueen again. So.
Oh yeah, because he had an ego problem. Because he kept saying, "Hi, I'm Steve McQueen's son." Even Martin Kove said that Steve McQueen was one of his heroes.
Yeah.
And Steve McQueen, he's one of my heroes too. I love Steve McQueen. Yeah.
Steve McQueen's definitely one of mine too. I love Steve McQueen.
Absolutely. And then 10 times better than that fucking director.
Oh, you mean the 12 Years a Slave director?
Yeah. Or remember, as I like to call him, not Steve McQueen.
Not Steve McQueen, yeah.
Because if I ever reviewed 12 Years a Slave, I will refer to him as not Steve McQueen. Not because I'm racist, because that he's not Steve McQueen. At least, why can't you just, again, drop the McQueen and just call yourself Steve Queen?
Mm-hmm.
Or add your middle initial, at the very least.
Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting if because you remember they did those video game hacks. Because I remember they did I remember when I was a kid, I had the Karate Kid game. I beat that game 1,000 times. It was the only game for Nintendo that I owned that I beat 1,000 times. And I told you, of course, there's this thing called game hacking where they take an old game and hack it into something else. I told you that someone took this cool guy named Pack and Sack Dave. He took the original Karate Kid game and he turned it into a Cobra Kai game where you can play as Johnny and you fight Daniel. I want to see him take the Double Dragon game where you can play, but instead of playing the Lee brothers, you can play as Johnny and Daniel. Trying to rescue maybe Allie or his daughter or maybe something like that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because the Cobra Kai game was kind of like a beat 'em up. It was a throwback to the beat 'em up game.
Nobody wants a remake of Scream.
I don't give a fuck about Scream. No,
can we get like 10 of them?
Enough with the screaming. We had enough screaming. Enough, please.
No. Let's get
be quiet now. No more screaming.
Again, and for those in the chat, if they do sit there and say, "Oh, it's a sequel, not a remake." Well, if the studio are too lazy to call it the same title as the original, then I'm too lazy to call it a sequel.
I saw the new Candyman. There were some parts that I liked, but still, you didn't need it. But it was a sequel. But simply, they were copying off of Halloween. It was a sequel.
Exactly. That's one of the things, like, because I'm in contact with Victor Miller and everything, like, I'm trying, I haven't really pushed it too much, but like I'm just telling them that, don't make it like Halloween or Scream, Jason, basically Jason needs to come back as brutal and scary.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that? Did you see that fan film I told you about, Roseblood? Did you?
Yes,
see that?
I did see Roseblood.
Did you see? How many of you see it? Because I don't want to spoil it.
I haven't seen it.
I did enjoy it.
I wanted to see it.
when you see that twist, you're like, what the fuck? When it happens, man, you're gonna be like, oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I have to say, Matt, this is the most relaxed I've ever seen you.
The most relaxed.
Yeah, like you seem very chill. Like
He's
you're not outside, are you? You're inside.
Yeah, I'm inside.
Okay.
I'm going outside soon, but I'm inside.
Are you gonna eat any ice cream?
No,
It's too cold for that, right?
not today.
I'm sorry, Junebug. You were saying something?
No, I'm on a
No,
diet
no,
actually.
I just remember that time, like Matt ate
The
like
drumstick diet.
Yeah, I'm on a
five ice
diet.
cream bars on stream.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. But,
I've never seen that.
Me either. I haven't seen it.
I think Isaiah's seen it.
Seen what?
Rebel Without a
I
Cause.
love Rebel Without a Cause.
Oh yeah, James Dean, of course. Who doesn't love James Dean? James Dean's the man. He led the way for these young guys like Johnny Depp, the original Hollywood Rebel. Everybody loves James Dean. Everybody knows. Yeah, he led the way. Everybody.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, even Clark Gable, even he led the way for a bit of Hollywood Rebels too, because he always played classy guys. He stuck up for a lot of rights for actors back in the day. What's not talked about again is like I think it was an agent being weird towards Shirley Temple. Clark Gable wanders on set and says, "I'm looking for so and so," and then
Nobody
sucker
put
punches
Shirley
the
in the
guy.
corner.
Yeah.
Nobody
He
put
sucker
Shirley in
punched-
the corner.
He sucker punched the guy and knocked him out cold in one punch.
And the
I
temple.
sucker punch him too.
So
Yeah, in the
with the
temple.
I've read so many stories about Clark Gable. He was a rebel. But,
He was
because
the
highest paid
one.
actor
He
at
was
the
he
time.
led the way for guys to be guys to be shirtless on screen.
Exactly, because
I'll be right
back
back.
then most
Yeah.
people wore
problem.
undershirts, and Clark Gable did not wear an undershirt.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The Rock rejects Vin Diesel's invitation to return to Fast and Furious.
Enough with Fast and Furious. Enough. That franchise is dead. Let it's out of gas. Please let it stay out of gas. Please send that franchise to the junkyard already.
Yeah.
I don't
Here's
want to see
what-
any more Fast and Furious movies. What I want to see, let's make more Gone in 60 Seconds movies.
You know, I want to see more martial arts films because Cobra Kai is making a comeback for martial arts. Ever since Cobra Kai hit, martial arts is back in the minds with people. Before that, it was all about MMA and mixed martial arts. But thanks to Cobra Kai, it's making a comeback. I want to see more martial arts films.
I do too.
Here's
exactly. Because here, let's put it this way. Everybody has seen Cobra Kai, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, well, when Miguel, when he had that fall, like there was that moment where I'm like, oh shit, are they gonna kill him? And then it was so inspiring to see, him walk again. Like you don't have that anymore in movies. Where you actually feel like, wow, they actually did this. Like that was an inspiring moment, and like I just felt like, wow, if that was a movie that came out in theaters now, it would be this sad melodramatic movie where the kid never walks again at all.
Yeah. By the way, going back to Fast and Furious for a second, this is what The Rock had to say. He's like, I told Diesel directly that I would not be returning to the franchise. I was firm yet cordial with my words and said I would always be supportive of the cast and always root for the franchise to be successful. But there was no chance I would return. Vin's recent public post was an example of his manipulation. I didn't like that he brought up his children in the post, as well as Paul Walker's death. Leave them out of it. We had spoken months ago about this and came to a clear understanding.
Uh-oh.
The both of them should stay away from Fast and Furious because that franchise is out of gas. Let it stay in the fucking junkyard. Enough. Sell the fucking parts.
What's the beef between those two though? What did it stem from?
Come on, everybody knew they were rivals. Why do you think they had that fight in Fast 5? They were rivals from the beginning. They didn't like each other from the beginning. They act like they were friends. Come on. Like the same shit with Schwarzenegger and Stallone.
it was basically creative differences. You know, The Rock. Vin Diesel's a very loose type of person on sets. The Rock wants professionalism and all this stuff. It was a clash of personalities.
Maybe because Vin Diesel was there for so long, and then
The Rock
the new blood comes in.
The Rock came in. He felt like that. He felt like you're still in my spot, man. It's the same shit. It's the same shit with Schwarzenegger and Stallone. They were right. They were rivals from the beginning. They didn't like each other. They act like they were friends. They don't like each other.
They were fucking the same chick.
Yeah.
At one point.
Really?
Sly got so mad he picked up a fucking weight, like
Bridget Nielsen.
One of those hand weights, and he threw it. He threw it through a glass table. Wham! At Bridget Nielsen.
Yeah, Bridget
She fucked Arnold on an armchair during Red Sonja.
What?
It's in her book, yeah.
Oh
and
my
then,
God.
Well, Bridget Nielsen was having sex with Arnold, Stallone, Tony Scott.
Are you kidding? Oh my God!
No, I'm not. Like she. Like
from Junebug.
I haven't heard.
She slept her way to the top.
Yep.
That's
a big bitch. That's a big fucking bitch right there.
On the set of Beverly Hills Cop, Eddie Murphy, I saw in an old interview saying, "Yeah, that tall bitch tried to fuck me."
I bet she fucked Eddie Murphy. I bet she fucked Dean Stockwell.
She sucked all the
Dean Stockwell. Where did that come from?
Ziggy says she gives the best blowjob ever.
You heard what I said, John?
Yeah.
She sucked.
Oh man,
she sucked all the dicks to get to the top.
Al got the blow leak.
Hey,
hey,
remember he was
fuck the blow leak. Quantum head.
She-Hulk, so she probably fucked Luther Igno.
Rest in peace, Stockwell. I'm sorry.
Yes, rest in peace, Al.
At least he went out with a bang.
Yeah.
Sure did. But yeah, someone mentioned Peyton List. You talked about a G-string. What movie was it?
Cobra Kai.
It was in Cobra Kai. You mean season 1 when they were at the beach?
No. If you pay attention in the fight scenes, she has a G-string slip.
What scene?
That bomb is gonna look this up as soon as this stream is over.
In Cobra Kai, if you pay attention in the fight scenes, I was not even trying to pay attention. And like I could notice that, like, oh, you could see Peyton List's G-string.
Oh,
never noticed.
Yeah, like, and hey, I'm not complaining because Peyton List is beautiful. So,
oh my God, she is gorgeous, man. I like, she's my favorite when it comes to the females of Cobra Kai. She's my favorite. I like Mary Mauser, but I really like, oh man, Peyton List. Oh my God.
I'm still wondering about this Bridget Nielsen thing.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Fabio likes Mary Mauser. He likes Sam, Mary Mauser. She has a YouTube channel. She has a YouTube channel.
Hey, I like Peyton List's selfies.
Oh yes, I did. Yeah, I saw those.
I know. All I'll say is Ford Fairlane reference here. Stanley loved them too.
But still, it would be cool if Hilary Swank came back as her mom. That'll lead to a very cool conflict for the show, because Johnny and Robbie, the father versus son, like Star Wars. It'll be cool if we have mother versus daughter. We never see anything like that, especially with Star Wars. So why not? I would love to see that kind of conflict with mother versus daughter.
What I love though is how they made. What I just love though is how they made Kreese just more evil in Cobra Kai.
They're gonna make even Terry Silver even much more evil because because look at it, people are calling this like the new Star Wars. Like Terry Silver is like this the Emperor, and John Kreese is like Darth Vader, and of course Robbie is now Anakin.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do you think this is gonna end like this? Season 4, like it's weird to me that they've already filmed season 5.
Well, I hope Hilary Swank comes back. I don't know how I feel about her being sick, but I don't know.
I think that's a rumor, ain't it?
I heard there's only going to be 6 seasons.
We'll see what happens this Friday. I heard
there's only going to be 6 of them, right?
But I heard that they might, if they may have more stories for 2 more after 6. So I heard they might do a few movies after it too.
Few movies.
Stay with the series. Don't do the movies.
Yeah.
Movies, people are going to be mad, first of all, because it's not 5 hours long.
And
So-
I heard already there were talks of spin-offs, even a prequel involving Mr. Miyagi.
I don't know. That would be interesting. Maybe Mr.
But still,
Miyagi.
there's only one Mr. Miyagi, and it's Pat Morita, and he's dead.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if they bring in the Alpha Elite from the next Karate Kid.
I want to see
Remember
that. That'll be awesome. Bring in Michael Ironside. You know they're going to put him in somehow. You know damn well they're going to put him in.
And the boyfriend that was Johnny Cage from Annihilation.
Ah,
Yeah.
you mean
Chris
the stand-in for Johnny
Well-
Cage that got killed off in the first 5 fucking minutes?
Well, I would like to know, does Daniel, what I'm curious to know is, does Daniel know about?
Yeah, even the big three, the 3 creators, they even confirmed that she and Daniel met at Mr. Miyagi's funeral.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a feeling that maybe season 4 is going to end with where you see a silhouette of a lady, like maybe in some kind of building, and then you hear the dreams by Cranberries or something. Maybe it's like she's a teacher or something. I don't know.
Or maybe because I was thinking about that just recently. What you just said, maybe maybe if they lose the tournament from Cobra Kai, and Johnny and Daniel are drinking, but they may have lost. But they proved them that they would work together. That was the real victory. And then they hear, but if we're gonna win next time, we're gonna need some more troops. And then you hear a knock on the door, and they open it, and it's Julie Pierce.
Yeah.
With the song, with the Cranberry song.
Yeah.
And
they're off.
they're gonna have Chosen back with that. Chosen 2 will be there too.
Yeah.
And her hawk. Remember the movie? She had the pet hawk on top of the roof.
Here's my theory why they did that. Why he was called Hawk, because that was a way to put her in. Because I have a feeling that he might get hurt, and because that tattoo on his back, his arms was like the wings, and his arm gets broken. It's like a broken wing, and then Julie Pierce comes and befriends him, like become like the mother he never had, because his mother wasn't always good for him. She was trying to help, and so I think they're gonna have a close relationship between Julie and
Well,
Hawk.
he says that Over the Top's his favorite movie, right? Because the girl's like, "Oh, I gotta go over and watch Over the Top" or something like that.
Yeah.
In the first season.
Mm.
Yeah.
And of course, the reason why. Speaking of that, why Johnny called the Karate Dojo Eagle Fang, right?
Because the Iron Eagle.
Iron Eagle, yes, indeed.
Uh-huh.
And which is funny because there's a weird connection between Iron Eagle and Karate Kid, because the guy who played Bobby, the guy, I think it was Tommy, the guy who said give him a body bag, who just died. He was in that movie. And Larry B. Scott, the forgotten Cobra Kai, I don't get why people haven't talked to him about joining Cobra Kai. He was in Iron Eagle. You remember the black guy who was the lead, Larry B. Scott from the Revenge of the Nerds? You remember he was one of the Cobra Kais. He was in Iron Eagle. Why the fuck don't they get him for Cobra Kai? Why? No, there's no interviews with him. What is going on? Why can't they get him? What is he doing?
Yeah,
I'm done with Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah, Seth Rogen.
I for sure he was doing stuff with James Franco for sure. Whenever they bring it up in an interview, he's kind of like
him and James Franco could both suck each other's dicks in a cell for all I fucking care.
Steph,
Yeah.
They could suck it up way up their cum holes. They could suck each other's cum holes for all I care.
Yeah, suck it out your cum hole, James Franco.
Hey, I'm okay with no more Seth Rogen, because I never liked him. So
Yeah, because if you don't like Santa Inc., remember you're a white supremacist.
Oh,
Whatever.
White supremacist.
God damn.
Said that.
I don't know. There are some moments though, that character Hawk, man, I just wanted to give that kid like a spanking or something. Because
I
that
love
kid
the
was a
scene.
prick.
I love the scene where Johnny went up his face and he said to his face. I love that moment where he was talking shit to Johnny, and Johnny what went up to his face is like, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. I love that scene.
Oh yeah.
You're only out here because of me.
Absolutely.
That's what we need. We need Pesci in the Cobra Kai.
Oh, you know what? Jeff Speakman. That's definitely
Yeah.
who we need. That guy has been fucked over for years.
Can you imagine
Cobra Kai
Joe
was perfect
Pesci in Cobra Kai?
Yeah.
For me personally, just because Jeff Speakman has not acted in 15 years, I don't know how good of an actor he'd be. And but at least if I ever made a movie, I would at least ask Jeff Speakman to do choreography for a fight.
Do you see the demonstrations he does? It's like amazing. That would be perfect for Cobra Kai. It's unbelievable. He's underrated. The world needs more Jeff Speakman.
Well, that's
because
why
that guy has been fucked over. Same thing with Cynthia Rothrock. Get her in Cobra Kai.
I just want to see like Speakman appear and just have him take out Kreese with the Kippo sticks.
Yeah.
What I would do though, at least for Jeff Speakman, if I ever made a movie, I would ask Jeff Speakman, hey, do you want to do a choreography for the fight scenes?
He should have been in fucking Expendable.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost my man when he said Expendables.
Oh, damn. His rage was so strong that it caused him to disconnect.
Or Seth Rogen got to him.
Oh, fuck.
It was one of the two. Or Kreese got to him.
Kreese got to him. Oh, shit.
He's been creased.
You're the chosen one.
Why would Kreese get Isaiah?
Or maybe it's something better. Maybe he had to leave because Peyton List came to his door.
Who?
Peyton List.
Peyton List came to his door. Wild Man will be busy.
This may come as a shock, but I'm done with Stallone too. Fuck him. No more.
I
just don't. Just no more fucking bullshit. It's always bullshit with Sly.
What's going on with Sly?
Just bullshit all the time.
What's going on?
Just the way he, he operates. That too.
I heard some stuff about that.
Yeah. What happened with Stallone?
Well, here we're not allowed to have Rocky IV, so.
But still, Jeff Speakman should have been in fucking Expendables. Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hey, like I said though, like I said in Fabio's stream, Jeff Speakman's jealous of Van Damme, but Jean-Claude Van Damme should be jealous of Jeff Speakman because Jean-Claude Van Damme cannot say that he banged Ursula Andress. Jeff Speakman banged Ursula Andress.
Always some fucking drama.
Yes, but yeah, not a lot of people know that Jeff Speakman dated Ursula Andress. So,
get Van Damme for Cobra Kai. He already did something for Netflix. Get Van Damme for Cobra Kai, or even better, get Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, yeah.
No, remember that movie he did, Sidekicks, was kind of like a rip off of Karate Kid. Well, get him in Cobra Kai.
Yeah, why not? I do know Chuck Norris was originally asked to play Kreese.
Really?
But he didn't like the idea of having. He didn't like the whole concept of Kreese being the bad guy using karate as a weapon.
Because people he realized that people liked him as the hero. I guess he didn't want. I don't blame him because people saw him as the hero, and I guess he understood that. I don't blame him.
All you gotta say is Kreese made the right choice. He was gonna do Rambo 5, and he chose Cobra Kai. That was the right choice. Because they took his character out of the movie too. He was the one that. Have you guys seen those auditions where they did like Rambo interrogation scene where he kills the guy with the laptop? That was supposed to be Martin Cove.
Oh,
really?
I want to see him come back in a Rambo movie. They can bring his character back if they do another Rambo. He's back with Cobra Kai. Why not?
Well, he was supposed to be that guy. He was like one of the guys who was selling people.
Interesting.
I want to see that one script come to life. I don't know how old the kid it was supposed to be, but wasn't there a script or something where of Rambo where the kid from Rambo 3 became a terrorist?
Yes.
Holy War.
They can still do that because
it's online. It's online. Just type in Holy War PDF and it will come up.
Like I would like to see that. Now, obviously, they're gonna have to replace that kid because I don't think he's acting anymore.
It's supposed to be Roshan. The fuck was his name from Mission Kashmir? Rambo 5 was actually going to be made like Mission Kashmir. So the fighting style, everything. Story.
Interesting.
How old is that? Exactly how old is that kid supposed to be?
Rambo 3 takes place in 86 because it's a year after Rambo 2. And I guess he's what, 10, 13, something like that?
Okay.
Rambo has a speech about him in that Lost Rambo Last Blood script that the Borderline one. Kermit had did the whole speech. He said the whole speech, and it was pretty amazing. It's like the ending of First Blood, but at the end, Rambo says, "Fuck it, I'm killing everybody."
I'm trying to think of somebody who could play him, who could play him, but because you need somebody who you could buy being Middle Eastern.
They can get the
guy they had was perfect. The guy they had was perfect.
They can get any out talented actor who's from the Middle East to play that. They can get
Hurtik Roshan or something like that.
Clifton Collins.
The
guy from Collateral Damage.
He's from Portugal.
Yeah, they can get him.
There's this guy from Portugal.
He was in Die Hard 4.
Just bring back the original guy.
I don't know if that kid's acting though.
Yeah, he's still acting. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If he's still acting, why not bring him back?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
But like I said, I can't wait for this fucking Rambo fan film. I can't wait for it.
You know what I always wanted to see though?
I can't wait for Eric Roberts.
Me too.
I always wanted to see with Rambo like a prequel where he's in Vietnam.
I'm working on one right now. I'm working on a Rambo
just like
documentary.
Cobra Kai or Ghostbusters. They should do a streaming show.
Well,
focusing on Rambo in Vietnam, kind of like what they did with the Indiana Jones Chronicles, but make it a streaming show and make it R-rated and more violent.
Well,
I'm working on one right now.
What I would say,
let me know because I want to work it. I want to work on with you on it.
What I would say with that though, with
pretty good.
A prequel to Rambo, don't focus on Rambo. Focus on one of the other Baker team members.
Well, I went back and I found everything Sly and David Morrell wrote pertaining to a prequel, and I started stitching it together. And I went through, I think, 46 different scripts and books, all the books, everything. And I went back and I'm stitching everything in chronological order.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Man. Yeah, you let me know. Let me know if you want me to help you with that.
You're definitely all of you.
Here's my question. Maybe in order to continue Rambo, like Cobra Kai, was Troutman ever married? Did he have any kids? Maybe
in the original Rambo Central America script, he had a daughter and a wife, and the wife teams up with Rambo.
I'm glad they didn't have Troutman as a family man because he was much of a loner as Rambo was.
Well,
it was maybe Sigourney Weaver.
I remember hearing something about that, but I'm glad they didn't.
Well, what if they did that? Maybe in order to continue Rambo, like Cobra Kai or something. What if they did have something like that where maybe Rambo trains Troutman's daughter?
They could do something like that. Maybe Troutman had a long lost daughter and he didn't know about her
or his granddaughter.
When he died.
In order to make it more accurate, you could even say granddaughter. You know what I mean?
I'd like Ko had a son, and on the boat scene, Rambo's talking to her about her son, but they cut that out of the movie. And I asked Julia Nixon about that. It would be cool if Rambo met up with her son.
What did she say? What did she say about that?
She was like, they didn't give us those pages. It was all straight.
Oh.
But if you go back and you check the James Cameron script, and if you pick up the novelization, the son's in there.
I listened to the audiobook version of that. That was really good.
What if they I have two actors in mind to play the son then. What if they got Tony Jaa?
Tony Jaa, yeah.
Or bad example from but this guy's name is it's John Fu.
John Fu. Oh yeah, I know him from the Tekken movie.
Yeah, and he was also in the Rush Hour TV show. But
you tried to be Jackie Chan in the Rush Hour.
Yeah, but John Fu or Tony Jaa. Or even get the guy from the Raid.
Yeah.
It's funny. You must have been reading my mind because I had him in mind when you were talking about that. Yeah. Why not? I would love to see him in it.
Because that guy, the guy from the Raid, has been called the next Jackie Chan.
In a way, yeah.
Well, he's gonna be in the Expendables 4. He's now the villain.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't know that, Wild Man?
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah. Supposedly, has a one-on-one fight with Jason Statham.
I'm done with the Expendables.
But like, I would say just maybe Stallone, Rambo trains a granddaughter of Trotman or something, you know?
Kind of like with Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm gonna be. I did not like the whole backstory of Egon. It didn't make fucking sense. Like I mentioned the last time, it didn't. They talked about how Egon was married before Ghost. No. If you watch the cartoon and those movies, you know damn well that they fucking lived together in the firehouse. So don't give me any bull fucking shit excuses. The Ghostbusters were fucking. That's why I love the Ghostbusters. They were loners. They lived together. They
were all taking turns with that ghost who rapes Ray.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Don't give me
the cross-eyed ghost
excuses. The Ghostbusters were on their own, like the song. They were not fucking married. They didn't have a life. If you watch those movies and the cartoon, you know they didn't have time for a personal life. They moved in the fucking firehouse. So don't give me that shit.
Not even Venkman with Dana.
Yeah, I'll give him a pass.
Yeah.
I just want to know who could play the granddaughter of Troutman, though.
They can get anybody. They can get anybody.
Anyway,
Brooke
you know. How about Peyton List as the? How about Peyton List?
Yeah, Peyton List could do it. Brooke Hogan.
Megan Fox.
I'm kidding.
Megan Fox.
Don't do that.
Oh, you got anybody? Okay, this is a very interesting choice. It is kind of serious. Anybody remember the movie Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse?
No,
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that movie.
Okay, remember the hot girl in it, the one with the shotgun? Her name is Sarah Dumont.
Okay.
I think she could be good.
Interesting.
I need to watch that movie since you mentioned it.
Either that, or I have another person in mind. Her name,
Samara Weaving.
I have another person in mind. Her name is Gabriella Wild. She was she was in the Carrie remake. She was Sue, the blonde girl, the really tall one.
Yeah.
She also was in the Endless Love.
The Endless Love remake.
Yeah.
Are you talking about that girl?
Gabriella Wild.
Who took over the Brooke Shields role?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I know who you're talking about now. I
think she could be good. I think she would be good in an action movie. I don't know. I could just
maybe.
See it.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, plus, I would love to see a hot blonde in an action movie. So.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of hot blondes in action movies much anymore.
No.
Yeah, I mean, so that's why, like, Peyton List, sure, why not?
Oh no, by saying that we're sexist now.
Yeah, it's over.
God made women beautiful.
We're about to be canceled.
Sexist.
By Chad Cancelton, by the way.
You can't cancel me.
Oh,
hey,
that's coming tomorrow, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Hey, even fat women. Even fat women are beautiful in their own way.
They are.
Every woman is beautiful in her own
especially, way. I will say, especially the bodybuilding women. There are some that are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Turn you into a pretzel.
For sure.
Give you the Amazon.
Yeah.
I work at Amazon. By the way.
Yeah, that's the real Wonder Woman right there.
Yeah.
Man. Well, I'll probably go on for like 15 more minutes.
Well, so honestly, what are your you guys' honest predictions of Cobra Kai season 4?
I think it'll be good.
Terry Silver for life.
Yes.
Yeah. I just want to see a good, the bad, and the ugly showdown with Johnny, Daniel, and Kreese, and just play the music.
They did some. They did do something like that in season 3. They did something like that.
But I just want to see them stand there, like in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and they just stare at each other, and then all of a sudden, three-way fight between them all, and then maybe have it where Daniel
do a 2-on-2.
Maybe have it where Daniel, realizes that maybe the only way he goes against Mr. Miyagi because sometimes he knows that basically Kreese is going to come back, so they just kill Kreese.
Why do I have a feeling that they're going to have it's going to start off 2-on-2,
break his legs,
then they're going to bring in Mike Barnes, and then now it becomes a 3-on-2. So then, okay, who's going to help out Johnny and Daniel? Hillary Swank.
Yeah.
I heard
would be better with chocolate covered almond. Chocolate bar with almond.
I heard a rumor. This is a rumor that Mike Barnes is Tori's father.
Maybe.
But this is why I want to see. People are saying I want to see Mike Barnes and Johnny because Johnny was the original rock star people of Cobra Kai, and Mike Barnes was supposed to be the new guy. So I want to see them face off. Who was the better Cobra?
Well,
the original.
What I'd be curious about is, did Kreese ever have any kids or no? Not at all.
They better not do that shit because I'm sick and fucking tired of that shit. They have a magical relative. I know, the same shit with Ghostbusters and Creed. Enough, please.
You just got me thinking
yeah.
You got me thinking, what did he name his kids that rhymes with Kreese? Like Grease? Geese.
Name him after that basketball player.
It's funny. Geese's name was a villain from the
there's this basketball player. Name him. He changed his name to World Peace.
Oh yeah.
So name him World Peace Kreese.
I even heard a rumor that possibly that Julie Pierce was married was married to Terry Silver. I heard a rumor of that.
I hope to God not.
Please.
You thought it should be smarter than that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who's left that's not been featured? I mean, you still got
Michael.
Barnes,
You got Michael Ironside.
Michael Ironside.
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty much.
You can bring Chosen back, but he helps out because Chosen's like the new Yoda. He's like the Yoda of the whole thing. And
the bullies from Karate Kid.
Yeah, they can. The original Cobra Kai. You can bring them back. They help out. And please get Larry B. Scott, the long lost, the Black Cobra Kai. No one has mentioned him. I remember they had him in a Q&A with the original Karate Kid, but that's it. Get him in Cobra Kai. What is he doing?
All right, so if you remember the next Karate Kid, you had the Alpha Elite, the bullies at the school that antagonized, Hillary Swank. You know who was part of that group? Can somebody remember?
I know you're talking about. He was in the Predators. I know. He was in the Shield.
Walton Goggins.
Yeah, get him back. He's a big star now. You can get him back.
Did they? Out of curiosity, did they ever plan to make the next Karate Kid Part 2 or no?
They would. I bet you they would. But the movie failed.
Yeah.
Well, did it actually fail, or did it underperform? Because
both, I guess.
How much did it? What was the budget? How much money did it make?
Well, to be fair, fans and critics definitely hated the movie, so that was a huge factor behind it.
I think it would have helped. I mean, I actually like it more than Karate Kid Part 3, but I think it would have been really interesting to have if you had Daniel appear in it. I think it would have helped a little bit.
But we all know that Cobra Kai will hopefully filled up that void for sure.
I got the info on the budget and the box office for the next Karate Kid.
What was it?
The budget was $12 million. The box office was $15.8 million.
Eesh.
So
it did go over its budget, but it's not as they want it to be.
No,
it made up for probably on video.
Usually a movie has to double or triple its budget in order for it to be a hit.
Right.
So
I'm gonna start making $10 movies, dude.
Yeah.
Trying to see what else came out around that time.
And I'll buy my only ticket.
I'm sorry, what came out around that time?
94. So What did it come out the summer of '94, or when did it come
No,
out?
September 9th.
So, what came out around September '94? I don't know.
What do you mean in terms of movies?
Yeah,
The Specialist.
Wait.
When was The Specialist? Summer?
All right, so around this time, shortly before that, Wagons East,
Oh yeah, the John Candy's final movie. Yeah.
Natural Born Killers,
Oh
Camp Nowhere.
Can't
yeah,
remember.
Christopher Lloyd. I
Oh,
remember that.
you know what? But you know what
Oh,
came
yeah.
out on September? You know what came out on September 16th, right?
Time Cop.
Yeah, I bet you Time Cop had something to do with it.
okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's like Jean-Claude Van Damme's.
I beat you at the
Highest grossing
box
movie.
office once again.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Shawshank
that-
right after.
that's one thing I want to see. I want to see a Time Cop sequel
Yes,
with
yes.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Bring Van Damme back. Yeah, definitely.
And get Jason Scott Lee.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Cynthia
then-
Rothrock. You can get Cynthia Roth. You can have her play his partner or something.
Mm.
I had an idea where Jason Scott Lee and Jean-Claude Van Damme team up, and
Yeah.
then like you use the character from the TV show, not the actor, because to me that's one of the big problems with the TV show. The actor they got was kind of weak.
He was not a martial artist.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
So
He wasn't the character that Van Damme played. Yeah, you can get him, man. You can do a crossover, like have it in the same universe or something.
Well, what I thought was maybe make it where they team up, and it's sort of like, it's 3 time cops, and it's sort of like a Star Trek episode, but with time cop. Where
Yeah, that'll be interesting. They better.
great.
I hope they do it. And enough with
And
the
then-
Universal Soldiers and sequels.
Got-
The
and
criminals
then
of now start
who I was thinking
traveling
of,
time and space.
who I was thinking of though to play the 3rd time cop from the TV show, play Logan, Gary Daniels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
You know what? Even if they're going to do a time cop sequel with Van Damme, you can get someone else better to team up with. Scott Adkins, get him.
Scott Adkins, yeah.
I'd be
Even
down
though
with that.
the thing with Scott Adkins, he does so many projects that were Van Damme stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing to Scott Adkins. So he's kind of like
taking over that spot a little
he's
bit.
kind of like Jean-Claude Van Damme's leech sometimes.
I'm telling you, he should be. He's perfect as the next James Bond for sure. I keep telling people this.
Yes.
Some people want Scott Adkins to be Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat.
Why? Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why
You know,
not? That'll be
heck,
awesome.
you know what I say? Get Scott Adkins, and because she still looks amazing for 64 years old, get Cynthia Rothrock as the Bond girl.
I told. That's exactly what I said. That is a better way to bring Bond into the new age with R-rated and Bond as a martial arts and that woke piece of shit we had with Daniel Craig.
No
Thank
time
God
to
that shit is over. Thank fucking God.
Oh my!
Oh, yeah, I have to ask, Wildman, are you happier that it's over? Like, I know you hate Daniel Craig, but are you more pissed off about
I hate
killing
him
off-
as Bond. I don't hate him as an actor. I hate him as Bond. I am so fucking. You have no fucking. I am so fucking happy it's over. Glad, like Princess Princess Vespa and Spaceballs. Glad.
I recently just saw Kingsman, the prequel. I'll say this: I got my James Bond fix from Kingsman.
Wildman, what did you think about the ending for No Time to Die? I know you haven't watched
Don't get me
it.
fucking started. Don't get me fucking started with that shit. It's such a fucking blasphemy. Don't get me fucking started, please.
It's not drumsticks tonight; it's donuts.
I just say this: that Scott Adkins, Cynthia Rothrock as the Bond girl, and you adapt How you do that is you adapt Moonraker the book, which Moonraker the book is basically a cold. You would have to find some way basically to make a modern day Cold War thriller.
I've heard a lot of people don't like Moonraker, so why not? You can do a remake of Moonraker for it. Yeah.
The Moonraker Moonraker the book is about Drax. He builds a giant missile because his origin is unknown. But he builds a giant missile called the Moonraker that's going to bomb London. So do
Yeah.
something like that. You know,
Speaking
why
of
Cynthia
time
Rothrock
cops,
would really work.
speaking of
Why
time
Cynthia
cop, I
Rothrock
want.
would really work in that role
Uh-huh.
is the Bond girl supposed to be older.
Yeah,
Like
why
she's
not?
actually
Why
supposed to
not? I would love to
be.
see a cougar Bond girl. Why not? Because they kind of did that with Skyfall with Monica Bellucci, her name is.
Yeah, but hey, no, I want to see a cougar Bond girl because that would be, if we have to be empowering and everything, that would be empowering to cougars.
Absolutely.
And guess
man,
what?
look at
Cynthia
this.
Rothrock can still rock a bikini.
Please, Jerry, please don't fucking remind me, please.
Well, Nicolas Cage is reminding you. Look at that avatar. Yeah, that's Nicolas Cage watching the ending to No Time to Die.
Oh God. But speaking of time cop, I would love to see a Bond movie where Bond goes back in time because that'll be this whole nostalgia trend. That'll be nostalgic for the '60s Bond, where he goes back to the '60s and stuff like that.
I don't want to see a CGI Sean Connery though.
No. You can have Scott Adkins Bond, and he goes back in time where it's like kind of nostalgic to the '60s Bond films or something like that.
Kind of like in the vibe. Okay.
Yeah.
It could be interesting. Maybe have Scott Adkins Bond do a continuation of On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh God, I hate Her Majesty's Secret Service. Please.
and do The Real Diamonds Are Forever.
But which would you rather take, On Her Majesty's Secret Service or Daniel Craig's Bond? I'm just curious.
Lazenbeak.
George Lazenbeek was okay. I just hated the ending. I fucking hated the ending.
I like the movie.
That's your opinion.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service
my favorite Bond movie.
It's actually my favorite James Bond movie. So
my favorites.
That's cool. That's your guys' opinion.
I like the Brosnan ones.
So that's one of the reasons why Diamonds Are Forever is one of my least favorite James Bond movies, because I'm like, man, they should have just gone. To me, they should have just made that dark and gritty revenge. James Bond has a license to kill. They should have made Diamonds Are Forever, License to Kill, Unleashed.
Yeah.
And I actually had an idea for a James Bond video game where it took place in a James Bond Elseworld if Lazenby continued, and that's what it was. It was The Real Diamonds Are Forever, and it was this game where I had an idea where you could decide. It was one of those games where okay, you decide the story and how the story goes. You can choose to go on the stealth secret mission, or you can choose to go on the dark, gritty path, or maybe James Bond is not playing Mr. Nice Guy Spy. This is, I'm gonna break your arm.
Yeah.
So much closer to the Timothy Dalton.
You know what? Timothy Dalton, I'll give him credit, but you know what they should do? You can have this. You can do this. You can have tongue in cheek with mixing with the yin and yang. You can have Scott Adkins, where he seems nice, but not. But he doesn't seem nice unless he has to. He's gonna break your. That's what I want to see. Because James Bond likes the pleasure of hurting people. He seems like this nice guy, but when you get on his bad side, he's gonna fuck you up. That's what I want to see.
What I would like to see also maybe
you can mix the classic Bond up with the dark and gritty Bond. You can
I would like to see
mix it up.
Okay, because Amazon has the rights to MGM now.
Yeah.
What I would like to see is
is good because I work for them.
But remember, Bond's problematic now.
Fine. Continue the movies, but maybe do actual adaptations of all of the books into entire seasons, and you have a James Bond, but it's set in the 50s and stuff like that.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We'll take this last question here before we.
True Lies.
True Lies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what
I have to say,
I
have to say, True Lies. True Lies.
Oh,
Flawless Victory.
what were you saying, Jibug? Before that, talking about Bond.
Did you just say Flawless Victory?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here because this light's actually burning me up. And
By the way, you know
bed.
what? Speaking of James Bond, you know who will make it better? James Bond. Who we'll see in American James Bond? Who we'll see in February? Jack Reacher. Jack Reacher, baby, and on Amazon
I can't wait for that.
February. It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
check that
fucking
out.
great. I can't wait.
I'm watching that on Oculus.
There's a guy who should team up with Rambo. Like I said,
Mhm. I'm gonna watch that on Oculus.
I think I was looking at that guy. That guy should play Duke Nukem.
why not?
Oh yeah, Alan Richardson. How
Yes.
you say his name?
He's great as
Richardson?
Aquaman.
Oh man, he's gonna nail this part. He is gonna
Way better than Jason Momoa.
By the way, Matt, my brother, he bought the Smallville Blu-ray set.
Just,
Ooh, how is it?
I have to ask him, but he
Yeah.
showed me earlier.
I just think it's funny though.
Yeah.
I just think it's extremely funny because I'm a huge fan of the TV show Blue Mountain State, and that guy Alan Richardson plays Thad, and he's like this cocky football player. So like it's gonna be hard for me to, because he plays a dumbwit, like that dumb cocky football player.
He is on Cameo, and he did a video where I guess he was mocking that character. He is on Cameo.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I so it's gonna be hard for me to, because I'm such a huge
Separate.
fan of that show. Like it's one of those shows that I just rewatch all the time. So, which by the way, don't see the movie. The movie sucks, but
Okay.
But he saved it.
yeah, no, I think he's gonna be good. So
Me too.
Oh, it's gonna be
he
good.
looks
I
the
definitely
part.
check it out.
No, if Tom Cruise,
I like the book
he
they're
did what he
doing,
had
too.
to do. I'll always respect him what he did for Reacher, but this guy is the real Jack Reacher for sure.
And like I know they're on book 1, right? But I'm like, I can't wait for Hook Hobie.
Oh yeah.
Who do you think they're gonna get for Hook Hobie?
No idea.
I haven't read the books. Not haven't yet.
Yeah.
I think I get someone crazy.
Isaiah's more knowledgeable of that.
He's thinking.
They can get Thomas Ian Griffin since he's made a comeback with Cobra Kai. They can get him.
Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, I'm probably gonna sign off here because I'm actually getting hot sitting here and I'm ready to get up and
Yeah, I
go to
gotta go to
bed.
bed.
No
Yeah.
problem. No problem. It was just
ready
it's
to
just
pass
another
out.
pleasure to talk with you, even on the holidays before New Year's Eve for sure. It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Congratulations on your Turbo Man Christmas gift.
fun. Oh yeah, it's sitting over there.
I just don't hope Sinbad doesn't come to your house with a
No, my
bomb.
doors are locked. My doors are locked.
Lucy's gonna get him.
She's not allowed in here.
Lucy's gonna get Sinbad.
But yeah, I'm ready to do this again. I mean,
She'll be like, "Your genie movie sucked." Jump on his
It
ass.
doesn't exist in this timeline.
but thank you guys for jumping in and
no
it was
problem.
fun.
Always
And
a
by the way,
pleasure.
I
Always
have
a
a
pleasure,
copy
my
of
friend. Always a
I had a
pleasure.
copy of the Sinbad genie movie, but then Chuck Norris stole it.
Lucy saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys have a good night. And
night.
tomorrow it's gonna be Kensington time.
Oh, mama, I'm free all day tomorrow, so
Yeah.
call me if you wanna.
I'm free too, so
I'll
hook
see.
up.
I'll see what I'll be doing. If I'm not doing anything, I'll definitely join up again. Once again, beam up, being down once again.
And thank you guys for jumping into the chat.
no
As
problem.
always. See you in the
Thank
stars.
you.
Have a
Yeah.
good one.